operational control? Because they don't want it. They don't want control of the border. This is intentional. We talked about this when we had the secretary here. Month after month after month, we set records for illegal migrants coming into the country. Month after month. Never forget what the secretary said when he first took the job. He said, we are executing our plan. Month after month of record numbers, the secretary says we are executing our plan. Their plan, it's intentional, deliberate, premeditated to not have operational control of the border. And of course we don't trust this guy. The gentleman's point is so well taken. Why would we give more discretion, more power, more authority to someone we do not trust and who is intentionally not following the law, intentionally opening up the border? How can we trust someone who came in front of this committee, as the gentleman pointed out, sat at that table right there, and we asked him a question about the 42 people who came across the border who were on the terrorist watch list, and we asked him a simple question. Now remember, this is the Secretary of Homeland Security, whose job is to make sure the country is secure as possible. We asked him a question about the 42 individuals who came across the border who were on the terrorist watch list. We said, what is their status? Anyone remember what his answer was? I don't know. The Secretary of Homeland Security said, I don't know. Now, you're coming in front of the Judiciary Committee for the first time since you've been Secretary of Homeland Security, and it's been reported that 42 individuals come across the border and on the terrorist watch list. You would think he would have done his homework and could at least tell us the status of those individuals, but he couldn't. We didn't know the status of those individuals until the following Sunday on one of the Sunday shows where he told us, because he got asked by someone, I forget what show he was on that Sunday. So the gentleman from Texas is right, and it's where Republicans are on this bill. Why would we support that? Why would we give more discretion, more authority to folks with the kind of track record we have seen where we actually, folks from Texas know this, we no longer have a border. It is complete chaos. There is no border. And we've set record after record after record, month after month after month. And I would yield to the gentleman for Texas if he has further comments on the legislation.
I thank the gentleman from Ohio. I do want to go back to this revelation today that the current gubernatorial candidate, Democrat Beto O'Rourke, asked today, is the border secure and do we have operational control? And he said, effectively, no. Why would that be? Why would the Democratic candidate for governor in Texas have to answer the question that way? Could it be because he's in a race for governor and he's trying to appeal to the people of Texas and the people of Texas know the truth? Is that what it could be? I think it speaks for itself. I think we know exactly why that's the case. And stay tuned for him to change his sentiment tomorrow when he's speaking to a different audience. But the fact of the matter is, we know precisely what this administration is doing. It is to advance, and the words of the Deputy Press Secretary of the White House in the United States, a liberal world order. Wide open borders, no sovereignty, no respect for the rule of law, no belief in the American exceptionalism and greatness that is built on the rule of law and a secure border. And this is an extension of that, and the legislation coming is an extension of that. And every bill that is being offered in this committee regarding this issue is an extension of that, and a complete abomination and undoing of the rule of law. I yield back to the gentleman from Ohio.
I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Unless there is an additional, Mr. Fitzgerald, do you have an